Guard!
Language does not excuse the doing of the crime.
Being all day.
That is extremely true.
The movie opens with the Teen Titans receiving an alert for a crime in progress. Meanwhile, inside a bank, a man approaches a woman at the bank's counter and threatens her to give him all the money she can gather.
Hand over all the money in your register.
Unaffected, the woman turns to him and asks him if he has any weapons on him. When the man responds by saying that he does not, she uses a taser to knock him out. While she calls the guard, a ghost leaves the man's body and tells the woman that her weapons cannot harm him. He then introduces himself as the Gentleman Ghost.
The Gentleman Ghost.
As soon as he makes himself known, people in the bank notice him, and chaos ensues. The security guard quickly jumps into action and begins shooting at the ghost. But as expected, the bullets pass through his translucent form. Scared, the old woman behind the counter begins filling up a money bag for the ghost when the Teen Titans make their appearance. They land inside the building, and Robin orders his team to stop the ghost from successfully completing the robbery. Not surprisingly, they are unable to land a single hit on the ghost, as every attack passes through him. However, when he tries to pick up the money bag, Robin uses his boomerang at him, causing the bag to fall out of his hands. As the ghost attempts to pick up the bag again, Robin throws another boomerang at him. This goes on for a while until Robin tells the ghost that they can be annoying all day, and that he should just give up. This gives the ghost a brilliant idea, and he launches himself onto Robin and takes over. Inside the young superhero's mind, he discovers different versions of Robin, all bigger and stronger than the last. Before the rest of the Teen Titans can figure out what is going on, the Gentleman Ghost grabs the money bag and rushes out of the bank, claiming that he needs Robin for a spell. Seeing this, Beast Boy tells his friends that they need to get their friend back, and so the Teen Titans rush after Robin. Outside, they notice Robin helping an old woman cross the road. Surprised by this, they stop in their tracks until the ghost speaks up, claiming that this is the gentlemanly thing to do. When the Teen Titans get their bearings together, they jump on top of Robin and start beating him up until the ghost leaves his body and possesses Starfire. When he tries to fly away, Raven is quick to act this time and uses her powers to stop Starfire in her tracks. As she drags her friend back towards them, the ghost leaves her body and launches itself into Raven, despite her warning him not to. Unlike Starfire's mind, the ghost does not find rainbows and unicorns. Instead, he plunges into a sea of blood. Caught off guard, he looks ahead and discovers a vault and immediately becomes excited since it is his specialty. He walks towards the vault and passes through the door. In the middle of the vault, he discovers a glowing gem, similar to what is on Raven's forehead. Unaware of what he is about to unleash, the ghost touches it, causing it to crack. He realizes that he should not have done that when a spider-like monster crawls out and throws Ghost out of Raven's mind. The gem on Raven's forehead cracks in the real world, and the monster finds its way out. It quickly takes over Raven before turning into a huge monster that destroys the Gentleman Ghost. When her friends call out to her, the monster goes back inside Raven. As Raven regains consciousness, she asks the Teen Titans what happened. Cyborg shows her a video of her turning into the monster and killing the ghost. Not impressed, Raven watches the entire video. Starfire offers to help Raven contain her powers, but the young superhero claims that none of them can understand her since they are not half demons. She then opens up a portal and teleports back to the Titan's tower. She spends the entire day trying to fall asleep, but keeps finding herself back in her mind where she sees the monster hiding in the shadows, away from the cracked gem. Confused, she stands in front of the mirror in her room and wonders what is happening to her. This is when her father appears in the mirror and tells her that it is time for her to leave her friends, since the gem on her forehead contains her inner monster. He then tells Raven that he can turn her into a human if she chooses to give him her powers. Despite feeling conflicted, Raven knew that the worst thing she could do was give her powers up to her father, who would use them for his evil plans. Instead, she refuses and tells him that she will refrain from using her powers so that the monster does not grow. Before she leaves her room, she smashes up her mirror and does not hear the monster telling her father to launch his real plan. On the other hand, Robin puts on his VR glasses and decides to train against the only worthy opponent, which is himself. When the rest of the Teen Titans notice him playing, they decide to mess with him, causing him to lose against his own clone. He angrily takes off the glasses and begins arguing with them when Beast Boy tells Robin that he should fight against Raven since she has upgraded to another level. Before he can respond, they hear something loud, just as a portal opens up and a spaceship appears above the tower. Robin checks his radar and reports that something has made its way to Earth from another planet. All of a sudden, hooded figures break into the tower and capture all of the Titans. Sometime later, when the Titans, including Raven, open their eyes, they find themselves in the middle of the spaceship. A strange-looking monster turns around and introduces himself as the Master of Games.
The Master of Games.
He tells the superheroes that he wants to make the best version of all heroes in a world where no one hates them. When Beast Boy claims that this is not possible, the Master of Games summons a magical artifact and tells them that it is called the Whirligog, and it shows him every possibility and allows him to determine which is the greatest version of each superhero. Raven realizes that he wants them to fight alternate versions of themselves to determine who is the strongest. While Raven is not excited about it, the rest of the Teen Titans, especially Robin, are excited to see who they're up against. Not long after that, the Master of Games presses a button, causing an arena to appear before them. On the other side of the arena are the Teen Titans Go, team who they are up against. The Master tells them that whoever knocks their opponent out of the ring will be considered the winner and the stronger superhero. The Robin from the Teen Titans Go tells his team that they need to save their planet and to take it easy on the other team. However, before he can turn around, Robin attacks, followed by the rest of the Teen Titans, who take on their alternate selves. The alternate Robin tries to reason with the original Robin and tells him that they need to be careful since the Master obviously has an ulterior motive. Despite this, Robin is only focused on wanting to prove his worth, leaving the alternate Robin with no choice but to knock Robin out of the contest. In the same way, Cyborg is knocked out of the ring as well, leaving behind Raven, Beast Boy, and Starfire. Both the Starfires agree to fight a thumb war to declare a winner. After an intense battle, Starfire wins and knocks the alternate Starfire out of the battle. Then, Beast Boy manages to trick the alternate Beast Boy and kicks him out of the ring as well. The Teen Titans tell Raven from outside the ring to knock all of the alternate Teen Titans out and help them win. However, much to everyone's disappointment, Raven tells the Master that she wants to forfeit. She claims that he can crown the alternate Teen Titans as winners. But when she tries to leave the ring, she is unable to walk out. The Master tells her that she cannot quit and has to fight her way through. This makes her angry, which causes the gem on her forehead to crack, and the demon inside leaks out. As she turns into a monster, Raven kicks the alternate Titans out of the ring, leaving the alternate Raven behind. As her monster grows out of control, another gem appears inside the ring and begins to fill up. When the alternate Raven notices this, she tries to calm Raven down. When this does not work, she uses her powers to forcefully contain the demon back inside. As Raven becomes conscious again, the Master of Games leaves his chair and transforms into Trigon, who is Raven's father. It turns out that Trigon from the Teen Titans world was draining his daughter's powers to restore Trigon from alternate Earth. Just then, a larger version of Trigon appears before them, but has one leg missing since Raven's father was unable to siphon off enough power from her to restore everything. He claims that the two of them are going to conquer the multiverse together. Suddenly, another portal appears below them, and the two Trigons grab both of the Ravens before disappearing inside it. In the meantime, the alternate Teen Titans release the others and tell them that they need to escape before the arena blows up. They manage to do just that as an explosion goes off behind them. Back on Earth, Robin tells the Teen Titans that they need to find both of the Ravens. However, the alternate Teen Titans claim that they need a proper plan before they jump into the middle of a battle that they don't understand. On the other hand, both of the Ravens find themselves in the alternate Trigon's fists. Alternate Raven wonders how he is still alive since she killed him. He reveals that since Raven killed him, the only way he can be brought back is by using a Raven's powers. He then proceeds to shake Raven, insisting that she let her demon out, but she refuses to budge. Somehow, the two of them manage to trick Trigon into letting them go. Once they find their way outside, alternate Raven realizes that they are on her Earth and that they can walk to Titan's Tower. At the same time, their friends work together to come up with a plan to save them. It is alternate Robin who comes up with a brilliant plan. He claims that since the Teen Titans' Earth is an exact copy of theirs, then there must be another Warlogog that they can use to bring the Ravens back. The alternate Teen Titans wonder how they will find someone who can be everywhere at once. The original Teen Titans realize that the Warlogog is with Santa Claus. Soon, they make their way to the North Pole, where they take down Santa's army and corner him. However, Santa was expecting them, and as soon as he noticed them, he told them that to get their hands on the Warlogog, they need to fight off his wife, Megan. Just then, Megan appears in front of them and begins shooting snowballs at them. Meanwhile, the two Ravens make their way through the city while trying to remain hidden from Trigon. When alternate Raven tells the original Raven that they need to figure out a way to restore the gem to keep her powers at bay, Raven claims that, for once, she wants to feel normal. In the North Pole, the Titans wreak havoc but manage to grab the Warlogog from Megan. The cyborgs turn into a jet and fly the Titans away from Santa and his wife. They open multiple portals, going from one Earth to another until they manage to lose Santa and his wife. At the same time, both of the Ravens arrive at the Titan's Tower when both Trigons corner them. They manage to capture the alternate Raven and threaten to kill her unless Raven gives up her powers. Left with no choice, Raven summons her demon, but before she can do anything, Trigon attacks her and steals her powers. This gives him his missing leg back, and Raven is left without powers. Just then, the Titans open a portal behind alternate Trigon and knock into him. To their surprise, they find that Raven has changed into a happier person without powers. On the other hand, alternate Trigon angrily asks the original Trigon how he forgot about the Warlogog on Earth. Offended by his insults, Trigon consumes the alternate version of himself to create a newer, bigger, and stronger version of himself known as the Hexagon. However, the Teen Titans came prepared as well. Alternate Robin opens up multiple portals, and all of the Titans' alternate versions fly in to help them defeat Hexagon. The Titans of Infinite Earths attack Hexagon, but he's much stronger than them and manages to knock quite a few of them out. This is when alternate Raven comes up with another plan. She tells the Titans that they need to restore Raven's powers by cracking the gem on Hexagon's forehead. Once the demon escapes, the alternate Trigon will disappear and Raven will have her powers back. Then all of the Ravens combine their powers and turn into a monster known as the Unkindness. They take on Hexagon and with the Titans' help manage to crack the gem. As the demon escapes, The Ravens catch it, restoring the original Raven's powers. The alternate Trigon disappears while the original Trigon is sent to another planet where the zombie versions of theirs exist. Once again, peace is restored as all of the Titans make their way back to their own planets, but not after making peace with their alternate versions, acknowledging that some may be stronger than them. Thank you for watching. Check out these other videos, and make sure to subscribe and tap the bell to be notified about our latest videos. See you next time.